Howdy, folks. Is Vile Mike here, and actually, I'm here. And I'm not going to have to vamp long. Already got Potato Revan in the back, and he's up front now. And we also have Elihu. How you doing, man?
Hey, Elihu.
Hey, it's a fuzzy day. It's Sunday, man. What can I expect? But I do have my caffeine, my nicotine.
I don't believe that's nicotine for a second.
Oh,
No nicotine
this
for me today.
This is nicotine. This is not the nicotine.
Yes.
No nicotine for me this morning because my roommates are not in the house, so I could actually stream from the house, but I can't.
Well, all your fan base was basically convinced that you lived in the car, that you slept in the trunk.
Yeah, dude. You know, you use radiator water as a shower.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hot. Come on.
No, they're out visiting grandchildren today, so I have the house to myself, and I can actually stream from the house. And I'm going to add a little bit of hashtag not sponsored rum chata to my coffee this morning.
Put a little rum in the coconut.
So
I beat you off the children.
No lime in the coconut, rum in the coconut.
You know what I'd always love to do to neighbors I don't like? I'd always like to get an oversized slingshot and start launching coconuts at them.
Why don't you just slingshot angry birds at them?
Because it's Ireland, there's too many cats. There's not a lot of birds that you can do that much damage with.
How often do you find coconuts in Ireland?
Actually, coconuts are coconuts are very popular in Ireland.
Huh.
Like, you can go anywhere and get a coconut.
You know, in my neighborhood, if I wanted to do some angry birds with birds, I cannot find a pigeon anywhere. Seagulls, they're a dime a dozen. Pigeons, they're rare around here.
Well, where I live, you have to go into the city to get the pigeons. My dog... No, get this. My dog, I have a weird 4-mix hunting dog. He's beautiful. And I don't use him for hunting. He's the laziest hunting dog ever. But he ended up killing 2 seagulls the other day. And I was kind of proud of him. But it was so funny because I have a Bichon. Hey, it's Geek.
Yes, we have another geek.
Who every day he looks... Guys, I'm convinced that if Geek showed up wearing like a one-sleeve shirt, we'd all be convinced he was in a cult. Like, you okay, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. Oh, yeah, Revan, I'm doing great. After Captain, I had to actually pause myself or mute myself on Captain Tret's channel. My former stepfather called me, and we were having a really great conversation, which was awesome because it meant a lot to me. My mother, even though she divorced this guy, always supported me being connected to him. And it's never had an issue. And that's the strength of motherhood.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the strength of motherhood was giving birth.
No, that's the strength of the vagina.
Yes, anyone can join. I just don't pay for StreamYard, so I can only have 6 people, including myself, Jordan. So it's kind of first come, first serve.
Yeah.
How you doing, Vile?
Oh, I'm peachy. I was telling Revan earlier that me and Caddy played Dungeons and Dragons for 5 hours yesterday.
I'm jealous.
I told him that
I could tell you how far back it's been since I played a 6-hour dice game. About 25 years.
Yeah, me too.
I got Star Wars Western games and White Wolf over there. I'm just like, we some of us are talking online. And Vile Mike, I don't know if it was your channel, and I'm sorry if I forgot this. About
who is
doing
this?
a online D&D game, and I'm like, I'm all for it.
Looks like he's folding laundry.
Oh, is this Jordan the winner?
Yeah, I'm just multitasking here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of new to the channel here.
Hey,
So-
Jordan, you have a great basketball team at least.
Oh, actually, it's like 90 degrees out. The only short sleeve I got washed. So.
I'm sorry.
You got the Lakers. That's all that matters.
So, geeks, I was saying this to fucking Vile, before the stream, and I was saying to him that I have a Dutch friend who made her character in D&D schizophrenic, but she can also cast illusions. And whenever she goes down, she summons all of her multiple personalities, and they're their own separate characters.
Nice.
Which really pisses off her boyfriend, because it's like, oh yeah, my character has developed a new level 100 character. It's like, oh come on, girl. It's like, oh yes, she is now a god. Look, she basically does that to piss off her boyfriend.
Why didn't I think of doing that in high school?
I
My
know.
character's schizophrenia, yeah. Each multiple personality is a different character. Damn.
You know what? You know what? The funniest thing I ever experienced in high school. I'll never forget this. This was back in 1996, and I'm checking out this hot chick. Granted, here's the thing: when I see an attractive girl, I don't do this when she looks at me and turn away like I'm not. Like, no, I continue staring. She walks up to me in a stuck-up attitude and says, "I'm a lesbian." I said, "Okay." She goes, "Do you know what that means?" And in my way, I like to respond, I said, "Yeah, it means we like to eat the same thing."
Oh, dude.
If you had saw the look on her face, oh my God.
No wonder you're a jarhead.
She had no response to that.
Hey, Resolute Durham.
Hey, Resolute.
Hey, Ty, how are you doing, man?
Oh, doing well. Then he's just congratulating the Lakers
I
for
watched the
making
Lakers.
making a deep playoff run. The Lakers did a great job.
As long as you don't have a Dodger shirt on, okay?
I don't watch sports ball.
Yeah. Besides, I'm a San Diegan, so the closest team I'd support is the Clippers.
The
You
Flippers?
bastard!
What?
Too bad no one watches the hockey. Like
Why
I
am I
say,
a bastard for
Hockey?
wanting to support the Clippers? They were at least a San Diego team.
No. I'm fucking with you. Actually,
only
I
if they
do.
were.
Hey, do you
only
guys
watch
remember,
hockey.
those of you who lived in California, do you remember that time when both the Lakers, the Clippers, and the hockey team, I don't remember the
Kings.
hockey team, the Kings,
Kings.
yeah. They were all in the finals, and they had to change the outlet of the place several times for those playoffs. You had to, take out all the Lakers stuff, put the Clippers stuff in, and then you had to put the ice ring up. And I watched a YouTube video split up. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they did a phenomenal job trying to balance the
Yeah.
three.
I remember that.
Because when making the schedule, the leagues, the NBA and the NHL didn't believe that all three would make it at the same time when creating the schedule.
What are the odds?
Well,
At
how
the
about
time,
this?
The Lakers were kind of like a guarantee. The Clippers were a horrendous team, and the Kings, as far as I know, I don't know shit about them.
They were a decent team at that time. Like they were one of the top, more higher ranked teams. Now they're in a perennial rebuild, mediocrity.
I don't follow basketball or hockey.
Yeah, as I said, I don't watch sports ball. The only thing I do watch is hurling.
For those of you who don't
Curling.
know that,
Speaking of ice,
now hold on a second. I got to say this. For those of you who don't know this, never experienced this, Elihu's background is what used to happen when the TV show ended after the national anthem. It was either that or it was the.
Oh, they made it fun of that
I do
on.
remember the multicolored screaming images.
Yeah.
They did that on Family Guy. They made fun of it. It's well, today's the end of the day. Now, why don't you get some rest tonight or something? And then the national anthem, and then.
Speaking of static, I'm gonna get some more coffee.
Well, it's kind of funny here in Southern California because some of our FM transmitters and radio, TV station transmitters were actually in Mexico. They played the Mexican national anthem before the static or colors.
Oh, wow.
Did not know that.
So the Irish national anthem starts off. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, for years, Fox News here in San Diego was transmitting from Mexico.
Yeah.
But like NBC or ABC, those transmitters were in the United States. So if you were watching Fox, it would go to the Mexican national anthem. And you went to watching NBC, it went to the American national anthem. And you'd think that'd be the complete reverse nowadays.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying the same thing. That would be reversed now.
So years ago,
Growing up in Arizona, all I had was the.
Well,
US.
But you gotta remember, it's California.
If MSNBC played a BLM anthem.
they did. Don't you remember? They aired an NFL game where they had the BLM anthem play instead of the national anthem.
Well, the reason
And that was
No, they played both of them.
in Mexico than in the United States.
They played both anthems.
Yeah, but weren't they ridiculed for doing that after?
Oh yes.
Some right wing stations ridiculed them. All the left wings applauded them.
I'm just talking about the general public.
It was a mix with general public.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, it was all backlash.
Yeah, I heard it got quite a bit of backlash.
In my country,
from
they
the
were
stations
laughed at.
I got.
In my country, that got laughed at.
Yeah, certain parts of the country they applauded it. Certain parts of the country they hated it.
So
Like I said, it was mixed.
Parts of the country, we don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was mixed here.
So get this. In my country, the Irish national anthem starts off with a drum roll and a big loud one. So imagine being asleep in front of your TV. The Irish national anthem comes on. And then
raise your beer.
Yeah, and then the trumpets start blowing and everything, and you're like, "Are we under attack? What the fuck is going on?"
The trumpets say, "Hey," the trumpets say, "Get ready." Trumpets are like, "Raise your beer."
Yeah, and then it's like, your one is like so happy to say, "Oh, say," and then our one's like, "Sheena," and you're like, "Jesus Christ!" Hey,
They emphasize Inuit throat singing, right?
pretty much. I'm going to drop the link to the Irish national anthem, Eliu, into the private chat. I want you to listen to it and just tell me what you think, okay?
Okay, do it.
Sin allegra foil, atafayalegeren, Moindar slow, hartoin tiranigu.
Wrong dialect. That's the dialect. That's the wrong dialect, man.
Well, how am I supposed to know? Oh, wait a minute. So is right song run dialect?
Yes.
Aye, laddie.
It's in 4 dialects, actually, but there's one standard one.
Jordan.
And then there's one that...
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't do an Irish accent, so I don't know what dialect I'm doing.
What is an Irish accent, laddie? I have no idea what it sounds like.
So, guys, here it is.
Okay.
So click that and tell me what you think. This is the full Irish national anthem.
Sounds drunk. Well, what do you?
Well, it's Irish, so.
Cheering, rousing chorus.
Chorus?
As rounding our blazing fires we throng, the starry heavens o'er us. Not over?
Well, what do you think about the language part? What they're
You realize we have "O'er" in our anthem too, Elihu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but the way we'd say "r" it sounds like "or" at times.
Oh God, no!
Yes,
You got an actual Irish accent there.
it sounds like the Klingon, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Buan da Shnira! Tatal Durani Kuran!
Yeah, it's
Bay
like
Mohabif Soya!
yeah. There's an actual joke that the Klingon in Ireland. People say that the Klingons are based on the Irish. They love to fight, and their language is incomprehensible.
Duhan was not Irish, okay?
Hold on. They love to fight. They love to drink. They
Yes.
love to sing. They're
Yeah.
quasi-religious. I'd say
And
you're
they're-
right.
And the language is incomprehensible. Yeah, we were saying that the Klingons are based on the Irish, and their language is incomprehensible.
And they are,
And all this
and they
time, I
enjoy
thought they
their
were
drink.
based on the Russians.
Talk back.
Feel to mock na boher more.
Dude, stop speaking Irish. Speak English.
Gosh.
Jeez, come on. Where's the
The
English here?
Almighty
We don't know
said-
Gaelic?
The Almighty says, don't change the subject. Just answer the fucking question.
I don't know Gaelic, okay? Come on, man.
Crazy enough to get knifed by your people. Yes, you get to kill the English. Excellent.
Well, good,
Angus
Jordan.
is my name. I'm the most wanted man on my
All right. So,
except not on my island.
All right, how's it going?
actually,
Okay.
hey, Vile,
From-
we met Jordan there on Anti-Trucker stream on Friday during his Jeopardy. So I was wondering about when you were going to do yours.
No, his
Wait, say that
JeopNerdy is every
again?
2 weeks.
Yeah, so I
It
guess
was-
it's next week.
Yeah, it was going to be this week, but in all honesty, because of the way my work schedule was this week, I didn't have a lot of time to work on it, and I barely finished one board. And
What's
I didn't.
the category?
It was supposed to be King Kong and Godzilla,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
also there wasn't a lot of hype for it.
King,
So
don't you mean King Godzilla and God Kong?
Whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't going to play that one anyway.
But
So.
the other thing, I could just keep this one in reserve
No.
and come up with a new topic if you guys want to do it. Now for next week.
Whoa! Look at them eyes.
Now the
I didn't
question
know
is,
NB had his eyebrow pierced.
and now the real question is, who am I looking at here?
You're looking at the audience.
I don't know.
Hey, Mike,
No.
you know the saying, never eat gas station sushi?
I
No,
I
because
don't abide by that. I
Why?
like gas station.
because I've never seen any gas station, and I've been all over America that serves sushi. I saw that shit.
Dude, in Ireland, you can get like very good food in like lasagna, stew, breakfasts, things like that in the gas station. Because a lot of gas stations double as restaurants here, and they're monitored by the Food Authority of Ireland.
I like that.
Yeah.
In terms
Or
of
sandwich.
general kaiju, the thing is, I realized as I was doing this that I don't know a lot about Godzilla, despite having watched all the films. And I'm like, how did I know I've watched this film. How did I not know what the fuck was going on the entire time?
Well, if you want to piss everyone off, just have a Jeopardy about your life and just have all the questions about your personal life. It's like, what did I do when I was 16 years old? What's my middle name?
Oh, I just want to. I got
I
this
can
in the
do, I
mail
can do
this
one that
week.
would be really funny. Sorry for interrupting you, Ty.
Got
I can
this
do
in the mail.
how did I get the?
Oh shit!
Hey, Ty,
What?
Ty, do you follow Katala?
Megatron!
One sec,
Who?
Ty, do you follow Katala?
I believe
You been
so.
on the
Yes.
stream? Yeah, send that to her.
No,
I'm sorry, I was
this is
looking on
mine.
the tab reason. What did I just miss?
This is mine. Yes,
that's-
I got
Yeah,
it.
no, send her a picture of it.
Awesome!
She's a
Yeah.
huge
And it will
Transformers fan.
actually, it's going to transform into the gun when I'm able to figure out how to transform it. Because
here's my
it's in
question,
Chinese.
Commodore
The
Todd.
instructions.
Why did he turn into a gun when he had the cannon? He didn't turn into
That was the
no,
that was the
hold on a
scope.
second. he didn't turn in the cannon until it became Megatron. And he
Galvatron.
did the cannon and blew up Starscreamer, which I'm going to be honest, in the movie was the best damn death ever.
Oh yeah, that's bar none the best thing. That one of the best things. But yeah, I got that this week, so it's really cool.
I have no
That
Transformer toys.
masterpiece?
Commodore
Sorry,
is that OG or second edition, third edition? I'm just curious.
I
It's definitely
Honestly,
not OG.
don't know. It's not OG, that's for sure.
Hey,
It's one of the newer-
Vile, can I get a wrench so I can show my stream? I'm doing a stream in a few
Sure,
hours.
give me a sec.
Yay!
Do some Jack Box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
What time?
You know,
Give
if
you
it's not
the
OG Megatron, it looks good. It looks
Oh, yeah.
really good.
What
Yeah,
time again, Revan?
it's one of the better ones I've found online.
It is in. So it is 5:19 and it is on at 10 o'clock.
So in 5 hours.
Yeah. Well, I sent it to your DMs, Elihu, on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. I forgot what time it was. So
Yeah.
There we go.
I really need a book of like where everyone's fucking time zones are.
All right, Mr. Potato Head, you are now a wrench.
think of it like this: if it's 12
Thank
noon
you.
in New York, it's 5 p.m. in London. Okay, think of it that
Okay.
way. Okay, because it takes 5 hours for the Earth to rotate for the sun's position. So if it's 12 noon in New York, it's 5 hours in London.
Jordan,
Actually,
that.
Elihu,
And all I care about is what Yvette is having for dinner.
That's a
Because
longitude is
every time we
calculated.
hear her- Well,
Yvette,
every time he
Yeah, but I
talks about her lunch and tells us what, I'm like, damn, I want to go across the pond and have lunch with her.
Yeah, we've
She
already
has-
done Harry Potter this year.
Damn.
Sorry for interrupting. So we're not going to do that. And Supernatural, Yvette, do you mean like Supernatural, the TV show, or Supernatural?
Yes,
stuff in
yes,
general?
yes. TV show. She wants some more Dean.
Yeah,
She
we
wants
did
Dean
that
and
on
more
the
Dean.
Rumble.
she
And
wants
more
to be.
Dean.
Wait, I copied the wrong fucking link, didn't I? Because I'm so professional. I just posted the Irish national anthem. It's like, yes, go and subscribe to this channel that's not me, which has nothing to do about anything.
You couldn't remove the post.
Yeah. Fuck us. I'm not going to.
I'm just proud of your where you live in, right?
No, you can't do it from here.
Yes, TV show like who was the worst Crossroads demon ever?
Who was
No.
the worst? Who was the best?
Nice.
Who was the worst
We're gonna go
Crossroads demon ever?
Notice anything missing?
If you're
I
gonna
said
go with
worse.
the best,
The head.
if you're gonna go with the best crossroad demon, I'm gonna say Crowley.
Yes, but I
No, he
said
was
worse.
the best.
I said worse. Nobody wants to say Snooky.
Oh yeah, there is Snooki.
No,
too.
what you do is, for that, do a YouTube streamer where it's like, which YouTuber loves Twilight? Jedi Bill, of course.
797.
Of course.
Of course,
Yes.
of course.
Gotta have those sparkly vampires.
Which YouTuber is a flat earther? Elihu. Which YouTuber
Hell
hates Star?
no.
No, that's
Star,
Darren.
hates
No, I
Star?
am not part of the
Dumbledore.
anti-spherical planet society.
Dude, I'm in that Facebook group and it's fucking cancer.
Yeah, the anti-spherical
uh,
planet club is no. I'm not part of
Good
that.
thing
Hell
that
no.
Darren's not here right now.
Yvette, I'm gonna disagree with you. Crowley was not the best and the worst. Crowley was great. The only thing that topped him was his mother. And the fact that the last words on the mortal earth, even though Crowley was demon, was "Bye, boys."
Well, during the Rumble, I just basically
Yeah.
put
Hold
out.
on.
Was looking it up.
So I'm just gonna say this, although I
Do
see
you guys know that the guy who played? I'm sorry. Do you guys? I don't know if you guys watched Lucifer or not, but the guy
Nope.
who played Chuck, aka God, on
Yes, I know.
Supernatural,
He was in the last
was
episode.
on. He was on Lucifer as a mercenary, and I so recognized the guy. I was like, they should bring the guy from Supernatural who played God. That I thought that was so cool.
Did you know that?
That's what I love, to have those references we can cross-platform.
Did you know that Lucifer is in the same multiverse as the Flash?
Well, the
no, not the
CW
same.
yeah.
It's a different parallel world now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Multiverse.
Yeah. Lucifer lives in world 666.
Yeah. And they had to go to him, I believe, in the crossover to try and find a hero. And they're like, "Hey, do you have a green arrow in your hell?" Like, why? I don't know how it turned out.
Well, it was interesting on the cinematography of what happened in Supernatural and what happened in Lucifer to the actor. Both basically on their knees. Dean and Sam beat God. This guy, he was playing a mercenary, and he whispered something in his ear, which, and then he just dropped to his knees begging. I was like, wow, that was so supernatural allegory.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, I want to say this. Thank you, Yvette, for recommending Supernatural to me.
I'll be honest with you. I stopped watching somewhere around the 7th or 8th season because I thought it was the last season.
It was actually meant to be.
Fans wanted more, and they gave more.
Yeah. Which this is, I know it's shit, but this is also really confusing me. So the last episode of season 3 of Discovery was, it felt like an ending.
Yeah, except I still haven't seen it, so yeah. Well, I finally watched Mandalorian season 2, though.
What did you think?
Congratulations.
I think people were, because everyone could spoil the Luke Skywalker moment.
Yeah.
I mean, by calling it literally the Luke Skywalker moment.
Yeah, without the G tagging his post, Luke who's back.
People were making it out to be. I thought it was actually kind of lame. I mean, it was obvious. And the digital aging effect did not.
Oh, it didn't work well at all. It was a bad effect. But I guess you just had to watch it when the show first came out because no one knew what was happening. So I think
it
was so long.
As soon as they brought Ahsoka on and Ahsoka said, "You got to find a Jedi," I could see it from a mile away that they were gonna okay. That's an excuse to
I had the same feeling too, but at the moment, it was just at that moment it was like a oh my god moment. But after watching it 1,500 times on YouTube, it's like, okay, yeah, he's here.
Well, I mean, I loved it. I haven't gone back and watched it since
when it first came out.
Yeah, but I don't rewatch it 10 million times.
For the 100th time, it's like, okay, yes. And I kind of knew it was Luke as soon as you saw the green lightsaber. It's like, I don't care if you didn't show the proof. We all knew who it was at that point.
I knew who it was as soon as they said one X-Wing.
X-Wing,
yeah, that's Luke.
Well, I was about 80% there, but X-Wing was a very popular mode of transportation at the time. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait. Saw the green lightsaber. I'm like, yep, it's him.
Yeah, but there was only one X-Wing. If there was multiple X-Wing, nobody would have thought Luke Skywalker. But just one X-Wing showed up, and that was it.
Well, as soon as Ahsoka said something, the only thing I could think of, because I was also rewatching Clone Wars and starting to watch Bad Batch and starting to watch Rebels again.
Watch Rebels before you watch Bad Batch.
I'm too late.
Oh, okay.
But with the Rebels, he did introduce other
It might have
Jedi.
been the Ezra Bridger kid.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people thought.
But my first thought was when Ahsoka said another Jedi, it was like, it's Luke Skywalker.
If I was doing it now, what could have made fans go, wait, what the hell? Is you see Luke and he say, hey DJ, and you see Luke and he's standing there and he's doing his Luke Skywalker thing. Then the camera pans down to the hangar bay, and you see more droids coming in there. You see, so another guy walking up in a helmet, and he ignites another green lightsaber, and everyone's like, "Wait, who the hell is this?" Then you see a girl with a pink lightsaber, like a purple lightsaber, something like, and have a couple of different Jedi, just like spread throughout the ship. Could even have people go, "Wait, who the hell are these people?" and don't give any explanation.
No,
No,
I actually would have liked Boba Fett to be on the bridge when Luke Skywalker showed up, and Boba was like, "Hey, I remember you."
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
think that this whole the Luke Skywalker moment was supposed to mimic the Darth Vader moment in Rogue One.
Yeah, that's what everyone
It
said.
It
It's like,
did.
Luke's getting his Darth Vader moment.
So,
Yeah.
but it ended. I wasn't disappointed with Mandalorian. I'm glad they explained why the helmet thing didn't really matter at the end, because it was just like his sect of Mandalorianism.
Yeah.
So,
I thought it was
Sure.
kind of
Honestly, at
funny.
this point,
go ahead.
it is the best thing we got. Bad Batch, except for the last episode, kind of a disappointment.
I haven't seen the last episode of Bad Batch yet.
The second
Or-
episode of Bad Batch lost it for me. It felt exactly beat for beat like the Mandalorian episode in season 1, where he met Cara Dune and he was going to leave the kid on the planet.
Yeah,
It
I
felt-
even copied and pasted that scene and put it in my review.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it was like, oh, screw that. But
Oh, but
the-
Star Wars
the
is always
three-
repeated stuff. I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
yeah,
No, dude,
no, but
it's
you got to do it once in a while.
so it's so like copies it exactly.
I think what would have been better is if Omega left with them. That would have been okay. That would have made sense. But no, she's like, I can't leave you guys. I chose to come with you. I'm like, shut up. At least with Baby Yoda, he had no choice but to go with Mando. Omega had the choice.
So this is
No.
the Mandalorian has already contradicted the sequel trilogy, because it was said in somewhere in the sequel trilogy that Luke had never had an apprentice, and then Grogu.
It
Ahsoka.
doesn't mean it's going to be the apprentice. It could just
Ahsoka
be.
wasn't Luke's apprentice, man. Canonically,
say
they
that.
never.
Ahsoka
No, you didn't. Elia did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said Luke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it doesn't say that Grogu is Luke's apprentice. It could just be he's just a person at the new Jedi Academy or whatever that he's supposed to be building.
Well, Kylo did destroy the Jedi Academy, so did Grogu survive?
Yeah, but that was years down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did Grogu survive?
We don't
Is
know.
there?
That's the dark thing. They say in the sequel trilogy, no one survived.
Oh, Kylo killed Grogu.
Actually,
no one survived
no,
the
they've
Jedi
actually
Temple when
retconned
Anakin-
that.
No one
Hey,
survived
Commodore.
the Jedi Temple when Anakin
Oh, they did?
attacked.
Yeah, because most of the Knights of Ren are actually all ex-Jedi, and they're all Kylo Ren's friends from the school.
Oh, maybe what if they showed one with some green ears? That would be interesting.
That
Yeah,
would
there
be
was actually another
Those
Knight of
red.
Ren who looked like a dwarf in the armor.
yeah. Fuck up the Jedi will. It's like no.
Yeah,
Palpatine.
Grogu turns to the dark side. Come on, Disney. Come on, Lucasfilm. You know you want to do it. Grogu to the dark side.
Come on, you wouldn't turn Jar Jar to the dark side, so make Grogu into the dark side. Come on. We all want a Jar Jar, a Sith Jar Jar.
You know
We're
what I
not
think they're gonna
Alexander.
do?
Well, they wrote the character so bad. People like that was the initial plan, but they wrote the character so bad.
Yeah.
People were like, nope, we wouldn't believe it anyway.
Well, personally, I think what's going to happen is Baby Yoda is essentially going to become the king of the Mandalorians. He's going to wield the darksaber. They're going to make him the special armor, just like the Maul armor, except this is going to be a Mandalorian helmet with ears.
Explain something
I'm
to
calling
me.
it now.
The Darksaber is bigger than Grogu. How the hell is he going to hold that thing?
The lightsaber was
They're
bigger
gonna-
than
they're gonna
Yoda.
discover
He held it.
No, Yoda. No,
Reduce the length.
Yoda had a tiny lightsaber, man.
Yes, but
I
if
thought
you
size
remember,
matters not.
hold on.
But dude, my girlfriend
Kanan's
even said so, so
lightsaber had a knob on the side that could adjust the length. I'm sure the dark saber has one as well.
But Yoda's hilt was smaller as well. For his hand. The dark saber is still big. The hilt of the dark saber is still bigger than Grogu.
So, size matters not.
Says every man to any women they met.
Says your girlfriend.
Oh.
Hey, don't dish your mom like that.
Why? She just wanted to videotape you guys the other night.
Welcome times.
She wanted me to take the pictures.
Yes, I know, and I told you, hold the camera up a little bit and stop crying. And then, just because you vomited when I finished, and I said, "Now it's your turn."
Of course, I had to ask again.
We should. There is a great way to mess with people with The Last Jedi. I am not the Last Jedi. Could that mean Grogu now? By the way, great. Yeah.
No, someone on TikTok done an edit, and they're like, "How the Last Jedi should have ended," and the lightsaber goes squum out of her hand. Instead of Ben walking up, Anakin's Force Ghost walked up.
It would have been funnier if it was Grogu walking up.
Oh, that would have been. And he's still talking like a baby.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something a little controversial, based on the
really?
episodes of Bad Batch I've seen so far versus season 2 of Mandalorian. Omega is a better character than Baby Yoda.
Omega can speak.
That's the only positive. But what
Season 1, it was fine because he was essentially a living MacGuffin. Season 2, he was supposed to be part of the plot, and he was still just a living MacGuffin the entire time.
Do you talk to
I'm
Katie
not
with that
arguing
now?
with that.
So, no one's going to argue with me and say how wrong I am?
No. He was there for the cuteness factor. That's it.
Yeah, marketing.
Marketing. That's all.
As I said, he was a
He had
living
nothing to
MacGuffin.
the story.
I want to say it like the way she does it, but Omega has aspects of, does something to advance the plot half the time.
You guys realize the
that's
day the
true
Baby
enough.
Yoda, the stuff Baby Grogu went on sale was the day that a certain clip of Feige was quote unquote released of him jamming with Baby Yoda.
I will be right back.
Baby Grogu. You guys realize that was kind of like a sales marketing thing?
Don't care. I mean, I don't buy any Star Wars stuff, so it doesn't really affect me. So,
Well, I'll buy the Baby Grogu, but I'll do it when I feel like it.
He bruises his Grogu.
Gotta
makes him agree with
increase
everything
the,
he says.
Toy collection here.
Yeah, D tore his frog from him if he doesn't disagree with what he says. He's mean to his Grogu.
Very mean.
I'm right, Grogu? Yes, you're right. Give me frog now. But who is Omega a clone of?
I feel like they were playing with Jedi DNA to create her. So whoever was the Jedi stationed on Caminos before the Order 66.
the only female one I remember from watching the show was Shock T, and she was not human.
Well, I'm saying that they probably combined her DNA with Django or someone.
Yeah, because she was a special clone.
Yeah, she was a special clone.
Yeah, not an altered clone like Boba, but special.
Yeah, I just figured they did a X-23 thing and just made a female version of Jango Fett because his DNA was so degraded.
No, I heard that, and that got squashed.
I mean, that's just what I thought. I mean, when you say special, she didn't show anything to be special other than being annoying sometimes.
Well, you notice how she always has she always seems to be there in the right spot. Maybe it's her Jedi sense kicking in. She could be part Jedi because she's always in the right spot at the right time. Either that or it's bad writing.
It's a little bit of both, I feel like.
Germ says she's a modified Fett clone that was established. I don't think so.
I think they took whatever Jedi they were there. That was there. Because you saw the Jedi get carried away.
She was special. Yeah, but they didn't say that she was actually a Fett clone.
No.
But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry I spoke over you.
No, but I'm just saying, I believe you saw the hand of, after Order 66, you saw the Jedi get carried away. I think it was a female that we didn't meet before, and they used that DNA mixed with a little Jango Fett, maybe even some Camino's DNA, and created Omega. That's why they're so anxious to get her back, and why they sent Fennec after her. Because I believe it has to be the Caminos that sent the bounty hunter after her. Because the Empire wouldn't waste their time.
No, I think the Caminos did send the bounty hunter. I gotta watch the latest episode.
Hey, girls, I'm back. Don't cry.
You're not Argentina, so I'm not gonna cry for you.
Yay.
Resolute binged it all last night. That's cool. But
those of you, I am only 4 away from 130, and I'm live tonight in Jackbox. Please come and annoy me. I have no friends. Well, yeah.
He's another dude.
Just use every Jackbox answer to insult him.
That's fucking you!
No, I watched it.
Sorry, I got a message from my boss. I had to look at it.
Oh, man. Henry Cavill's going to star in Highlander reboot?
Yeah. And he's also going to be Captain Britain in DMCU.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Boy.
Captain Britain.
Or are they just going to gender swap Captain Britain and make him like an Asian woman?
Captain Britain, he's a shiro, going to take masculinity down to 0.
He'll be like, oh, can you please stop doing that? It's time for my tea and crumpets. That's Captain Britain for you.
I swear to God, I will beat Richie Poole with a pool noodle.
Hey, at least you'll be 6 feet apart.
God damn it.
Bless you.
You cast a spell on me.
I know you're mine. Have you ever, guys, have you ever heard a pool noodle but do a whip crack? You will on Richie Poole.
Did you know that soft foam could leave abrasions on a buttock? You will find out on channel and Richie Poole's ass.
Wow.
A pool noodle can be used to kill. Hey, who knew? Oh, come on! God damn it, fucking furry. I swear to God.
It's a fucking furry.
I get it. I'm the token European. Oh, God, when I go to Texas and anyone goes, oh, my God, I love your accent. Where are you from? Europia? Where's that? You don't know the Empire of Europia. Tsar Nicholas V. You don't know.
What part of Texas?
Houston.
Okay, remember, Whataburger, it's pronounced Waterburger. Not what a burger. You want to survive? Waterburger, not what a burger. Okay?
What's a Waterburger?
You will find out. Do not pronounce it what a burger.
Go to Texas, you go to the store is spelled what a burger, but you pronounce it Whataburger.
Yeah. You don't want to get hang-tied and hog-tailed.
Oh, yeah, no, my friend, she already makes fun of me because I read y'all as you all out loud.
You all.
yeah, what are you all doing? And she's like, no, fucking
Y'all.
It's y'all.
yeah.
Y'all.
And I yeah,
If there's more than a few people, then you say, "Oh, y'all."
yeah. Over here, it's oh yeah.
If there's even more people than that, you say, "Y'alls."
Yeah, there's gonna be like 10 of us going.
And
Oh,
remember,
that's just an all y'all.
remember, the best thing to ever come out of Texas is I-10 East and West.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're joking that when I'll be there because I'm gonna fuck with so many people. It's like, where are you from? Russia. You don't sound Russian. Why? Do you hear many Russians?
You're gonna get your tires slashed.
Oh, I don't
No.
drive, so.
I guarantee you, people will just call you British. That's all.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Yep.
Hey,
No,
don't
I
believe me.
guarantee you, I know too much. I got too many family members in Texas. They would hear your accent and be like, "Oh, you're British."
You're going to hear Irishman shoots everyone in Texas.
I wish I was kidding.
Ooh.
At least you're not Australian. They call them Brits.
Jedi Bill in 30 minutes will be
Australia-
doing a
Texas,
watch party with
Australian
the
is also British.
Yeah.
New Zealand is also British. Indian is also British.
Yeah, I'm just going to stare at them with a fucking harp around my neck and just be like, the fuck do you think? The fuck did you say? And you'll hear my American friends like, calm down, Raven, calm down.
Jeez said he was sworn he was Scottish.
I have a murder weapon on my wall. A genuine murder weapon. My ancestor passed down in the family shillelagh, and it is bloodstained.
Everyone shillelagh is blood strain.
I know. If it's not bloodstained, it's not a proper one.
Within the first 24 hours of a shillelagh being made, it's been used to bash someone across the head. I mean, come on.
Only 24 hours? What? Wait, who? Why are you so camera live?
It's like a ship. You gotta break a few skulls or champagne bottles.
Yeah, you gotta
at some point. Come on.
Exactly. I mean, you gotta turn around and just go, fucking thwack. Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, how else are you going to test them out? Find a few Brits. Test out your ladies.
Yvette, hide.
Well,
but he says he could have been. Deej says he could have sworn you were Scottish.
Oh yes, because I sound so Scottish. I sound like Count Dankula.
I don't know.
Have you never heard Count Dankula?
Ooh,
No.
there's Count Dankula.
Oh, guys, look up Mad Lad videos.
I'm too stoned.
When aren't you?
When I'm asleep.
He wakes up. Fuck reality. Fuck this. No.
No, I wake up a bit before I smoke. I mean, since about 5:30 this morning trying to do laundry. 2 washers are broken, and I can't get to the third one.
Oh boy.
I might have to look up and see some of that.
I doubt I'll be able to do
he
laundry
has
today.
a video called Mad Lads, and
Yeah, I just checked it out.
yeah, he done one of them, and it made me laugh. Where the mafia were trying to kill this dude for money, right back during Prohibition or something like that. And they turned by getting him so drunk that he'll die because he was an alcoholic and homeless. And it said like they gave him like wood alcohol and everything, and he kept drinking it off. And Dracula just turns around and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Irish."
Yeah, I remember that story, but I heard it from a podcast called Citation Needed.
Have any of you heard of the Great Whiskey Fire of Dublin?
You mean last Sunday?
No. That was the Little Whiskey Fire. This is the Great Whiskey Fire.
Not familiar with it offhand.
Look it up. Basically, there was look it up. It's fucking hilarious, and this is real life Irish history.
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. This is the podcast I listen to, and these are the shows they've done recently.
Okay.
The Texas City Disaster, Robert Hansen, the Freetown Project,
Right.
Zimmerman Telegram, Suez Canal, Lou Pearlman, but they basically take the whole bit is they do they read a Wikipedia article and pretend they're now experts.
Oh, that is funny.
Hey, you know, something just came across my Twitter feed. It seems like people are going to complain about Loki going woke.
Who going woke?
The TV show Loki.
Oh, of course it is.
It has just been revealed that Loki's
everything's
sex
not
is.
woke, dude.
It's just been revealed that Loki's sex is fluid.
You're kidding. You're telling me that a character based on a god who once turned into a horse and gave birth while as a horse might be gender fluid?
Yeah, I know. Go figure.
I'm shocked.
This
I'm
is going to
shocked
be going
that you
woke.
said- So you're saying Loki's been woke for over 2 millennia? Oh my god! How dare Marvel make a character out of that?
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me... But, oh, shit, guys, I have got to go. I need to sort stuff for my stream tonight with one of the hosts. Well, Mike, thank you for having... Hey, Vile, I should have you on the stream one time.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
If I see the message set in time, I try to join other people's streams, but I'm usually busy as fuck.
2 p.m. our time, Mike. 2 p.m.
Yeah, I'm going to try to at least... I want to play the games tonight, though.
Yeah.
So I set a reminder.
Oh, sweet. Okay, Mike, I will, if you hit me up, before I give it out, I will DM you the code first to make sure you're in.
All right, cool.
Or else, fuck it, you want to join the panel?
I can try, but I'd be on my phone.
Shit. Well, yeah. Okay, so I'm heading off. Peace out, all of you. Everyone in the chat, please go subscribe to me. I need friends.
Well,
okay, peace out.
So won't we?
Yoey wowie.
Yeah, but just to cap it off, okay, in the actual myth, Loki does turn into a female horse, gets impregnated as a female horse, gives birth as a female horse, and that child becomes Odin's 8-legged horse Sleipnir. And because... And if you remember Thor, when Odin rescues him out in Jotunheim, Odin is riding an 8-legged horse, meaning it is canon in the Marvel Universe that Loki is turned into a female horse and given birth.
Oh, boy. No wonder why he's always miserable.
I'm wondering, why is Loki trending right now? Oh, okay.
Because it comes out on Wednesday.
I thought a new trailer dropped. I'm like, oh.
It comes out Wednesday, I think. That's why it's trending.
The only people that would be pissed calling Loki woke are people that just don't like woke shit in general and think that everything, if you mention gender fluidity, it must be woke, and they're not actually looking at the actual myths because Loki was gender fluid centuries ago.
Yeah.
Literally. That's like getting mad at Odo for sometimes being able to turn into a female. He's a shapeshifter. He's gender fluid, literally.
He's fluid, literally.
How is that one more reason you don't like the MCU? Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm watching Loki regardless. I'm going to see what it is. It's only a 6-episode series.
So far, my opinion is I like what I've seen in the trailers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give my opinion until the first episode aired because I don't know what the show's gonna be exactly gonna be detailing. I know what the show's about, but I don't know the plot line exactly. I'm gonna get this is a rogue Loki, and he's not to go Loki. Is he gonna kill himself because he's supposed to get rid of the other Lokis because he's a variant as well? So what's gonna happen with this? I want to see.
Personally, I have a feeling that it's going to be essentially Marvel's version of Legends of Tomorrow Season 1.
Well, Loki has been greenlighted for season 2, and they're waiting to actually get production if the first season actually goes well. Just because something's greenlighted doesn't mean it's going to get made.
That's how long Falcon Winter Soldier was, Captain. It was 6 episodes.
Yeah, 6 episodes is a series as long as they call it a series. I mean,
they may have 6 minutes episode and 42 minutes of credits.
And it's 6 sequential episodes. Therefore, it's a series. It works for me.
Like
Besides,
I know they
how
would.
many British shows call themselves a series and they only have like 4 episodes or 3 episodes?
Sherlock Holmes, the Benedict Cumberbatch one, 3-4 episodes per season.
Anyone else wants to join the panel, feel free. Just because other people left does not mean
Still not a series, a mini-series. Well, okay, it's a mini-series. But
several seasons of a mini-series, okay.
But that's what Loki's going to be. It's like essentially a mini-series, like almost. And if it was made in the 90s, it would have been called a made-for-TV movie.
Maybe.
Falcon Winter Soldier turned good after episode 2.
Yeah.
It was really solid after episode 2. I think you didn't give it enough time. In my opinion, at least.
Try watching episode 3 and if you don't like it, then
if
give
you
up on it.
don't like episode 3 or 4, then yeah, it's not for you.
I would say
Especially episode
3.
4.
I would say 3.
I don't know. I liked it. That's all I'm going to say.
I liked it. It was
good.
I think they did a good job doing the arc of Sam overcoming his demon, overcoming his doubt and everything in society to become Captain America. I think it was well done.
I think it made sense in context as well.
Yeah.
There's only one way I would visit the new Avengers Park at Southern California and Disney. If they have a Steve Rogers memorial there.
Oh, that would be awesome if they did.
I don't think they have one. I'm like, they should have one. Come on.
Wait, why was Zemo the last straw for you?
Zemo was the best character.
He was Captain America's enemy. Come on.
Zemo turned out to be the best thing in the series.
Oh, Zemo's dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Zemo didn't think that Bucky got the closure he needed either.
I think we saw Bucky finally shed what was last of the Winter Soldier in that series as well.
Yeah.
Where he fully became 100% Bucky.
I'm confused about Germ's. Like, Zemo was trash? What?
No, Zemo was literally the best character in the series. He was the best thing in the series.
Yeah, you might, if you need to come on to defend that, Germ, because, I mean, I didn't think he was as good. I don't think he was the best thing in the series, like Ty was saying, but he was definitely needed.
Jane, he was needed for both characters.
Yes, Captain Dredd, I did enjoy Lower Decks, and so did the Vile Child, Quinn, everybody. Everyone that I know in person liked Lower Decks.
I had to wait till episode 3 or 4 to finally be like, okay, it's not that bad. But episode 1 and 2 were, I didn't care for those 2. But you kind of need those 2 bad episodes to get the punchline in episode 3.
Ensign, what?
Right,
5, 6,
Jeremy
7,
John
8.
is going to defend his saying that Zemo was trash. Explain.
Well, the entire series was trash to begin with. Once Zemo showed up, everything became predictable as hell. It's just, yeah, Zemo's gonna fuck around what's her name's going to be the bad guy. It is all predictable. And no one had personality in that show.
I disagree. I think Sam had a great personality. He probably had enough personality to carry another 2 or 3 actors.
Not even close.
The John Walker character was interesting. He had a character. Yeah, can't speak. Characteristics.
Well, the fact
Watching
that
him.
I mean, yeah, he
I
basically
do
was a
agree
good
with Trevor that he's
anti-hero.
around a lot.
Yeah, great anti-hero. John Walker. He was the guy you love to hate.
Yeah, it was the same anti-hero in the comics as
He
the
was just too
same anti-hero as
cardboard
the
for me.
TV show.
Both John Walker and his little friend came off like cardboard cutouts to me.
You have to watch past episode 2.
You
I don't
should
know,
watch
it was
it. You know, he doesn't
episode-
have
whenever
to.
Zemo
You should
popped
watch
up-
past episode 2, dude. You should watch it.
Was
Past episode
Zemo
2.
did Zemo pop up and they found that they go to that little island? That was episode 2, right?
I don't remember.
Was
Brain,
that episode 2 or
brain
was that
working
episode
not
3?
right this morning.
It was, but I enjoyed it. It was an interesting episode. It was a fun episode. It was the one where they met Sharon Carter.
Yeah, that's where I gave up
That's the one where they went
because
to the
it
island.
became utter. I forget if that was episode 2 or episode 3. I just gave up after that because it was all pointless. The characters were hollow. The plot was completely predictable.
Well, there was a rewrite in the plot. The original plot line.
Slashers were
Mike,
not. They definitely weren't cardboard cutouts. At least the leader of them wasn't. Maybe some of the subordinates were, but that's what henchmen / supports.
Oh, that
I
girl!
didn't care for the
That girl was
Light
fucking
Smashers.
horrible.
the plot was actually changed because if you remember in the first episode, they had antibiotics in the back of the truck. The original plot was supposed to be a virus, but since COVID broke out, they had to rewrite the whole entire thing and take that plot line out of the show. That's why some parts do not make really sense or follow along. They cleaned up after episode. They cleaned up after that after episode 3 and 4 and 5. They just got rid of the whole entire virus thing. It actually makes sense.
I don't remember anything about viruses. It was all about just stealing supplies for.
Yeah, the supplies for antibiotics for a virus
more
outbreak.
deserving.
That's why that woman died of a virus outbreak. They were supposed to explain all that stuff. They had to rewrite the whole entire script because of COVID. Otherwise, you would know why she died. That woman died. Why they were stealing antibiotics in the first place.
I thought they were just stealing general supplies.
No, if you look carefully, there are antibiotics in that truck. And the woman and her friend died of a virus, and they never really explained all that.
Well, that's a rewrite then, and there was no virus, so it ended up being just general supplies and dying of poverty. And that's not an interesting story.
Sorry, Mr. Miles kept asking, who is Zemo? This is Zemo. The next question is like, he was in the MCU? Yes. He just wasn't a Nazi.
Unfortunately, he went to Wikipedia.
Deej says, trigger warning alert for LDG. WandaVision was better than Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I would 100% agree with that, Deej.
Yes,
WandaVision didn't fall apart until the very end.
It was,
Falcon and Winter Soldier never really got on track.
And that was another one where they heavily rewrote the ending.
And actually, you know what? I would agree with DJ. I do think WandaVision was better than Falcon and Winter Soldier, though.
As disappointing as that
Mr. Miles is
series
still
was,
alive. Zemo was the bad guy or an anti-hero in Falcon and Winter Soldier. He was the one that helped Sam and Bucky track down the Flag Smashers, the bad people in the episode.
He was the guy
The
from
parent of
Captain
the city
America.
that was destroyed in Age of Ultron.
Yes. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some more coffee real quick.
You can't reach a coffee pot? You need a longer cord.
I'm in my room. The room is all the way at the back of the house. Not the kitchen's in the front.
Like I said, you can't reach a coffee pot, you need a longer cord. My cord reaches the coffee pot.
Is live. He's doing a watch party for the classic monster movie, Creature from the Black Lagoon. So if anyone's interested in 50s horror, you can go watch Creature of the Black Lagoon with Jedi Bill 797.
And you can spot the zipper.
By there at some time.
You can spot the zipper for the creature.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious in 2 scenes. Why did it just
And Richie
quiet?
Bull continues his hate boner for the MCU.
Very understandable. They reached their zenith with Infinity War and then slowly creeping down. Everything they release gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, but script leaks on. I've been reading some news about some script leaks, and they have a couple people have confirmed that Maguire, Garfield, and Holland are in the new Spider-Man movie.
That is not good news.
How's that not good news?
Because Maguire and Garfield sucked as Spider-Man. The new kid's
Spider-Man
barely
2 was
acceptable.
probably still one of the best Spider-Mans going. It was Spider-Man 3 that sunk Tobey Maguire.
That was good for early 2000s. That thing aged
good.
like grapes out and sitting on a hot porch.
You guys realize that in the Spider-Man comics, there is an older Spider-Man that he crosses over in the multiverse with. Tobey Maguire, older Spider-Man. You know, more seasoned, experienced Spider-Man. Most crappy universe.
No.
Oy. I just want to know if they're going to cross the multiverse. Are they going to bring in Spider Pig?
That'd be funny.
If they bring in Spider Pig, I will friggin' unsubscribe from Disney Plus. I'll be done with anything Marvel for I don't know how long.
Spider Pig.
It's the multiverse. Come on, Spider Pig.
Fuck
They
the
did
Spider
Spider-Pig
Pig.
in the Spider-Man: The Multiverse of Man, the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse. They brought in Spider-Pig.
That's a cartoon and a little bit more acceptable. Barely though.
Well, they'll just CGI Spider-Pig like they do
why
with
not?
Rocket.
Easy peasy, nice and easy.
All right, I'm back.
I'm side.
So what?
Spider Pig.
What about the Amazing Spider Ham?
We're saying what would happen if they brought him into the MCU via the multiverse.
The No Way Home.
I don't care as long as they do it well.
Spider-Verse, multiverse, same difference. And Kapla Bird.
Hey, Bird.
How you doing, Bird?
Hey, I guess Bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
I figure I'd switch it out, and I'm gonna do a shot of this
nice.
instead.
Ooh, you want whiskey and coffee, dude? Come on.
Bourbon is a type of whiskey. Don't you know the distillation process?
I didn't say type of whiskey and coffee. I said whiskey and coffee. And you're stirring it. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm stirring it because I put the dregs of my other cup into this cup as well.
Oh, okay.
Bird says Jim Beam sucks.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's better than nothing.
That's all right in the
And
bathroom.
the only thing the only thing I had left after this was some Patron liqueur and some Bailey's. But I want to save the Bailey's.
Yeah, I saw that in the bathroom stall, Deej. Jim Beam sucks. 1-800
Well, actually,
and then the customer service number.
I'll be right back.
Didn't he just leave?
Yeah.
He needs to get more alcohol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that little nip wasn't enough. Hey, can you highlight Deej's comment?
That is.
Can you highlight
I do
Deej's
have
comment,
this,
Mike?
DJ.
Highlight Deej's comment, Mike.
Yeah,
please?
because he's saying because of next week, I got other things I need to get done. I won't be online for a few days. So from Sunday to Wednesday, you won't hear anything from me because I won't be near any internet access. I'll have some videos pre-programmed in, but that's about it.
Excuses. Dude, whiskey rye. Did I say rye whiskey?
Yes, that's rye whiskey.
Okay.
That's actually a 15-year-old bottle of rye whiskey.
Ooh, smooth.
I actually won it at a Halloween party.
Nice,
at a bar.
nice.
But I'm saving it for a special occasion.
The only alcohol I have in my house right now is a bottle of wine, and it's too early for wine.
I thought you said you had alcohol in the house.
Yeah, only bottle of alcohol I've had in the house is a $2 bottle of $2 Chuck.
That doesn't count as alcohol.
Yeah,
Grapefruit juice.
5 minutes of grapefruit juice. It's a nice Merlot.
No, DJ, I actually won the best video game character category.
Nice.
And the reason I won is because I was the only person in a video game costume at the party.
Can you explain to Yvette, is there a difference? She said she's never tried whiskey.
The whiskey, what did you mean?
I guess rye whiskey.
Bourbon and whiskey? Is that what she's talking about? Because I know that Captain Trek was saying that earlier. Because bourbon is a type of whiskey, technically.
Right.
You're the drinker. I figured you could explain that.
Rye whiskey, I believe, is just the ingredients differing from standard whiskeys. I think literally it's called rye whiskey, I believe, because it includes rye in the distillation process.
Yeah, rye and ginger is very popular up here in Canada.
You're not Canadian.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you didn't say it properly. You said up here in Canada, eh?
Up here in Canada, rye and ginger is popular drink, eh?
Okay, that's better. Now you're Canadian. Come on, dude.
Hold on. According to Wikipedia,
gotta fill that stereotype somehow.
according to Wikipedia, rye whiskey is similar to bourbon whiskey, but must be distilled from at least 51% rye grain mash.
Does it taste
So
different?
that's the difference.
I don't know.
People say it's about the difference, so it might taste different to you than it does to Mike.
I don't know. It didn't really taste all that different to me, but I'm weird. To
Some
me,
people say some people say this gin is smooth, and it's not smooth at all. Ooh.
Well, that's up to people drinking it. There are some gin drinkers that can tell what the difference is.
Yeah, my taste buds are not sensitive enough to be able to tell the difference. I mean, heck, some bourbons just taste like regular whiskey to me.
Oh, I can tell a good vodka from a cheap vodka. Give me chocolate vodka and another vodka. I can tell you which one's which.
There's some
Vodka
people.
is a little bit different.
I actually watched the episode of Bar Rescue where this one person ordered Tanqueray and water, whatever gin and tonic, a Tanqueray and tonic, and she's like, "This isn't Tanqueray. This is some cheap ass gin." Fried grain mash, not meth. Mr. Miles.
Green meth.
Only drink single malt. Depends.
Old English. That's a single malt.
I don't know. Blends are sometimes needed. I mean, most whiskeys are blends, I believe. Or at least most American whiskeys and Canadian whiskeys are blends.
Yeah, they're really ramping up the commercials for Canadian Club up here. She only drinks single malt.
The problem with most single malts is they're different year to year to begin with, so that's why I'd rather drink a blend. At least it's actually going to be a, similar taste every time, because it's meant to do that. But that's just me.
I agree, Mr. Miles. It took me almost 8 months to drink a bottle of alcohol. Black label.
Now, people have been doing both for centuries, so I think cannabis has been smoked for, 4,000 years?
People don't know exactly how long. People are saying that, at Global Techie, can't pronounce it correctly, that site in Turkey, they're saying that the site's about 12,000 years old, and they found remnants of alcohol of ale there. They found hops, grains, like they were making beer there. So
Yeah.
that's at least 12,000 years ago. Alcohol has been consumed by man, so.
Well, no, it's been 4,000 years that at least alcohol was produced by man, not necessarily consumed, because
Well, it was being made at Global Techie.
Yeah.
12,000 years ago. So 12,000 years ago, we were making alcohol, drinking beer. I can't pronounce that place in Turkey.
Sorry, I'm checking something.
Ale produced at Global Techie.
Based on this comment that Miles said. Let's see. Did everyone get quiet all of a sudden, or is that just who? Is that Elihu?
Yeah, he muted.
Oh, that's so. Okay, that's what it all was.
I was coughing. Sorry.
I see. You have just enough static coming through your mic that it's like I can, tell that everyone's still here. But as soon as you went quiet, I couldn't tell anyone else was on.
I have echo cancellation. Huh. That's odd.
Yeah, I can hear it good now.
Is that better?
No,
That's definitely better.
it's a bit. Now you hear nothing.
So there's for Mr. Miles.
Food. People eat cannabis. You ever heard of edibles?
No, I just think that's funny. Surrounding a Bible passage about, plants being, dominion of man and just surrounding it with weed.
I know. It should be given R-rated. Look at Song of Solomon.
Richie?
Very perverse.
My favorite thing to do to people who, say that the Bible is for kids is, all right, give me the opportunity to read a story from the Bible to your children without any edits or anything, but, I get to choose and you can't stop me. And they'll be like, oh, fine. What's the worst thing you can choose? Oh, I have something that mentions foreskins a bunch of times.
Mommy, what's a foreskin?
Oh, God. Mr. Miles, have you seen the Lego Bible thing?
The what?
Let's see if it's a guy that did a picture book of the Bible using... here we go. See if I can bring it up. Oh, come on. Why is this not working for me? There we go. The Brick Bible presents Brick Genesis. But this guy does Bible scenes using Lego figures. But I'm going to see if I can show you any of the images on the inside. Because he does not censor anything, and it's really funny. Because, if you read some of the reviews on it, it's like, I bought this for my kids. How dare you include stuff like this? And, let's see if I can find some.
Abraham, here I am. Puff the Cypress Kid.
Here we go.
I see that.
This is the top review. Please do not buy this book. The author is an atheist with an atheist agenda. The book is basically their version of the parody of the Bible, sarcastic and filled with unsound doctrine. When I found their website, a website with pornographic images on it, I'm talking graphic images of Legos and figures in sexual positions. Any kid age 3 and above with a tablet is going to check out the Simple Brick Bible URL. They have a little blurb on their page warning you if you aren't mature enough to read the entire Bible, then go to the Brick Bible for Kids and see how effective it is for deterring kids from seeing what is too mature for them to see. And I won't even go into the blood and guts. Please do some research into this book if you're thinking about buying it. This isn't for kids. It is definitely not for Christians. And it is also no way affiliated with Lego.
I'm looking at some of the images here from the brick Lego itself.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Mr. Miles sent me something, so hold on. Unfortunately, my Skype is going incredibly slow.
I don't see any blood images on here, just different things so far.
All right, hold on.
Mr. Miles says, I challenge the internet to create an all memes version of the Bible.
Oops. Wrong thing. There we go. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, boy.
Ishmael was 13 years old when the flesh of his foreskin was cut off.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And after the flood.
Very unchristian. And this is exactly in the Bible. and they
That's
show a
supposed to be
picture of it.
graphic?
But apparently, showing a picture of it is wrong to Christians.
Oh
I
my
don't know what
gosh.
Christian churches these people are a part of.
Hang on. Keep that screen there for a
When I was
second.
raised, that stuff was just normal.
Okay, thank you. I take a screenshot of that. That is so funny. I gotta edit this down here. Hang on a second. Let me trim this. Take you guys out of the picture. That is hilarious. His face.
Oh god. Just reading some of the reviews is just so funny. Seriously, hold on.
I don't know when Christians lost their balls. When I was being raised in church, the
All right,
extreme
there's a
stuff
link.
was never considered extreme.
What was?
None of it.
That's because you probably weren't read those stories as a kid.
Yeah, I was. They read it. They read the Bible verbatim to children.
Now, they didn't read those stories to me when I was a kid. I had to read those on my own when I was 9. But I didn't.
This is
work
the
this time.
difference for Pentecostal.
I grew up Wesleyan. Which is
Also,
a-
the
most
type
of the
of this
time
graphic
when I
full of
was
stories
a
taken out of
kid,
context and
they
characters
didn't
with fighting,
separate
salting each other.
You're in mass with the adults.
Oh my gosh.
But I just love these reviews. I mean, they're just amazing.
It's
Warning,
$8.
a mockery of the Bible, and was not created to be accurate at all.
$8, only one left in stock. Order soon.
I mean, almost the entire book is graphic, filled with stories taken out of context, with characters fighting, slaughtering each other. It's like, you really don't read the Bible, do you? But yeah, you should. As I said, I posted the link. You guys could read the reviews for yourselves. It is just awesome.
I'm looking at the reviews for the Complete Brick Bible for Kids, 6 classic Bible stories. And one of the reviews says, way too graphic. My 4-year-old loves this book, but is also disturbed by it. When David cuts off Goliath's head, they talk about it and show it. Way too graphic for a little child. There are several other instances which are similar for 10-year-olds, maybe.
I was shocked by the lengthy depictions of the actions taken by Lot's daughters in the cave.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't notice. Mrs. Vile's in the house. How you doing, man?
I didn't see her in the chat. Hi.
As she said last night, she was going to try to swing by at least for a bit to say hi.
Well, we don't have the Vile Child here yet.
Yeah.
She's probably still asleep.
She's been up around this time before.
Yeah, but last couple of nights she's been staying up real late with her friend. So. So what else is new with you guys? Come on.
Nothing much. Surprising LDG never popped up here. He says he was going to turn it up to 11.
Oh, and yeah, today's election, or at least voting day in Mexico. So she's going out to vote.
Are they voting for a new president?
Yes, she wants to vote the current guy out.
Who? Well, we
Are
definitely
they
want to
I don't
vote
know his
on
name, but
Trump.
basically the way she described him to me, he's basically Mexican Trump.
Ah.
I found another image for you for the Lego brick, Mike.
There you go.
Be fruitful and multiply.
Maybe I should buy it and just do a set of videos where I read the book and show the
pictures?
images.
Yeah, do that, man.
This guy will get mad at me for it. And no, the Vile Child is fairly already understanding about what's in the Bible. I might have to get it.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at another image here, and I like the placement of the hand. Let me show you. Sorry.
Sorry, she's correcting me. I was wrong. Not president, governor, mayor, and deputados.
So everything but the president.
I like the placement of the hand. You need to buy the book, dude.
Apparently, DJ is going to triple dog dare me.
I'm done looking at images of Lego porn, so I need more coffee.
I haven't announced it yet, but like some other people, I did actually start an Odyssey account. I did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just haven't posted anything yet. Mostly because
I got one episode. I got one thing on it.
I got 4 episodes of my Odyssey.
I got one
like 20
video on.
I'm up to like 23 point something now.
Yeah, that is true. I would agree with that at least.
Let's see, where am I? 26.64.
6.64. What do you mean?
26.64 on Odyssey.
His
I haven't checked in a week.
crypto.
Every time I try to watch something on their freaking platform, it crashes on me.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I don't think their platform is very stable.
That's why I'm hesitant to put more stuff up.
Yeah, don't spend a lot of time on it. Just maybe a couple hours a week. Try to upload. Select, like, don't do your live streams. It's like individual videos is good.
If you could do simul streams, I would do simul streams.
It won't let
Captain Truck does a simul stream.
StreamYards won't let me.
I don't know how Captain Truck does it, but whenever he does his morning brew, it's on Odyssey at the same time.
I guess it's OBS or something.
I could try. I'll figure something out.
Okay, I got enough for one more bowl, then I gotta go to the dispensary. As soon as I clean my screen.
Let's see what else has been going on in the world of nerds.
Stargate looks like it's going to get a reboot.
No, I hope not. I saw that Amazon bought them, which kind of upsets me.
Well,
I'm waiting for the reboot of CSI.
Well, for the MGM stuff, at the point they're at, it was either Amazon buys them or they declare bankruptcy. Because they were almost $3 billion in debt.
Yeah, but
go on.
I'm upset with the fact that Amazon is the one that bought them because Amazon does not impress me at all.
Well, it's Amazon, Disney, or Netflix. No one else is interested.
I would have taken Netflix or Disney.
I don't think Disney can. It's legal for Disney to buy them.
Yeah, Disney would have run into a lot of legal trouble. And Amazon. And Netflix are basically your only choices.
Mr. Miles, there's a strong chance Amazon work almost right away. I completely agree with you. The problem is I think they're going to throw a very little money at it. They're not going to give a shit about continuity. They're just going to try to get something out as quickly as possible, and it'll be on the fence of whether it's a reboot or a continuation. They'll wait till it at least season 2 before they'll do anything just to confirm or deny. It's going to be really pathetic and really sad, and that's what I fear.
I'm guessing they're not going to do anything with pretty much any of the MGM properties for at least 2 years.
Well, at least they can maybe cancel that god-awful Bond movie that's supposed to come out.
Because, Mr. Miles, because Amazon is a ridiculous company that spends more money on stuff that doesn't matter. If you've actually ever looked at their stock prices and stuff like that, Amazon as a company has never turned a profit, which is they pay almost dick in taxes. And yes, The Expanse was continued by Amazon, and it was good because Expanse already had a plan set forth, and Amazon just followed the plan. With the way Stargate is, there is no actual plan. MGM hadn't approved anything in years when it came to greenlighting a new show or coming close.
There wasn't really a plan left on Expanse. They had written that into an end.
And yes,
they just
Mr. Miles, according to their taxes, Amazon has almost never turned a profit.
Oh, they turn a profit.
That's why their taxes are so low.
The tax cut.
Damn it.
Exactly, Mr. Miles.
Remember when you used to get seeds all the time and complained?
In the world.
Now you don't get. Now it's rare when you get a seed and you complain
most of the time.
Hey, Mike. Remember when you always got seeds and you complained? Now it's rare when you find a seed and you complain.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I'm not a fan of Amazon as a company, and I don't like the fact that they have one of my favorite franchises now, or two of my favorite franchises. Disney as an evil, soulless corporation would have been preferable.
What's the difference between one evil, soulless corporation and the next one?
Disney must be being racist.
As I said, I just like Disney more. They've shown the power to actually have staying power. Almost all their endeavors succeed. But how many endeavors has Amazon had that failed?
They haven't really
Do you actually see any Amazon theme parks? Because Disney World's about the size of Manhattan now.
Well, Disney has about 50 years on Amazon, too.
A lot more than that.
Yeah.
Amazon was
Amazon started only about 30 years ago. Disney started almost 100 years ago.
Well, Disneyland is now allowing employees to wear tattoos and face piercings.
Sorry?
Disneyland is now allowing their employees to show face piercings and tattoos. But no face tattoos, only face piercings. In the past, you couldn't do that.
No, they've allowed that for a while. I only know that because I have friends that have worked at Disneyland here in San Diego or California. What they said is that if you're performing as a character, you're not allowed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't care what the guy sweeping up the place does.
Yeah.
As long as he sweeps up the place and doesn't go after the guests.
So let's go ahead and think about some of the great things that Amazon has succeeded on, like the Amazon Fire phone. Everyone has one of those nowadays, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, they only invested about $200 million into the project. And how much percentage of the population uses one of their phones?
Yeah. But considering they're a delivery company.
All right. How about...
This isn't... Amazon isn't an entertainment company. It's a delivery company. That's exactly what
they are. They are an entertainment company.
Like
that's exactly what they do. They sell entertainment stuff. That's it. How about when they tried to go into the travel agency board and the game and introduced Amazon Destinations?
What was that?
You guys remember that? Again, $150 million investment that lasted 13 days before they dropped it. All
Somebody
right.
got fired.
When they got into the retail game, started doing Amazon local listing.
Game.
How long did that one last? Oh, a couple of years. But they still invested over $100 million into the project, and it died. How about their version of Google Wallet or Apple Pay, or whatever those, Oh, another multi-million-dollar investment that failed.
So far you've listed under $1 billion of investment that failed. The company's worth $1.6 trillion.
Okay, their local register, also a couple of $100 million investment, also failed. When they went to Amazon Music, you guys remember that,
still
right?
Exists. That still exists and it's doing very
Sorry.
well.
Let's see, this is the Amazon Music Importer, launched in 2012. Now, they dropped this when they purchased another company and renamed that company Amazon Prime Music. So they spent $360 million to replace the thing that they built themselves for $240 million. So in other words, they screwed up so bad they had to spend another $120 million in addition to what they've already put into it. So that's almost $500 million right there.
That's a drop in the bucket. That's dropping the hat. A few pennies for Bezos.
But I'm just saying, they have failed so many times with so many
Every
things.
company has. It's not unique. They all
Amazon
fail all the time.
Okay, Amazon has had they tried to diversify to an extent that detriments themselves. And every time they try to expand, when they inevitably fail, because they failed on more than half of what they've done, people lose jobs. And that is not good.
As they try, they create jobs. Those jobs don't last. Their core business, which is the retail for the website, just bringing in and shipping out, that does extraordinarily well, and they employ a great many people, especially around this area.
Yeah, but one of the worst jobs Amazon has is a warehouse worker.
I know a couple hundred that work at the fulfillment center, and half of them are, part-time and earning about, I think they went up to $17 an hour now. But then the other half, they're earning about $30 an hour.
All right.
They're working on a bunch of automation.
Now, I looked up failures of Disney. What comes up is stuff like Snow White only made $8.8 million. Pinocchio lost $500,000. Fantasia lost more than Pinocchio. Dumbo was profitable but only 64 minutes long and made for half the cost and a third of Pinocchio. Bambi lost money. Yes, but in the simple fact that they lost money originally does not hinder the fact that they've become cultural icons since. And the fact that Disney survived long enough to actually have those things become cultural icons says a lot.
You have other companies time to be around as long as Disney.
We're talking about failure, though. Like for Disney, everyone knows that their stuff still exists. How many of you even remember Askville?
Whatville? Assville?
Askville. Askville.
Oh, I think it said Assville. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's what I heard the first time.
Yeah, but maybe that's one of the reasons it failed. It was basically Amazon's attempt to do Google. Again, multi-billion-dollar investment that failed.
Okay, multi-billion-dollar investments that fail. At least they're trying to expand.
The problem is they don't think
They're
about how they're
creating
expanding. They're throwing everything at a dartboard and just seeing what sticks. That's not a good way to run a business.
It's not hurting their bottom line.
Why do you think Elon Musk gave up on suborbital
It
flights?
isn't
He figured
hurting
it'd
their
be more
bottom
profitable
line.
than do orbitals.
Yeah, they evolve as they go.
Now, as I said, I'm just not a fan of Amazon. I'm also not a fan of Apple. So, but that's for different reasons.
Well, Apple, yeah, I can understand. If you ever break apart an iPhone, you realize what cheap pieces of shit they are.
I mean, hell, you could also say Google's bad at business because half of the investments that Google's made don't turn a profit either.
The Google phone.
Still exists, but it doesn't turn a profit. YouTube does not turn a profit for Google.
YouTube isn't meant to turn a profit for Google.
That's the point, though. Yeah, that's one of the differences between Google and Amazon.
It's meant to point
Google
revenue
doesn't
to the
make money off
consumer.
of YouTube, but YouTube has a tremendous reach across the web, which is why Google's willing to lose money off of it. Amazon, when they lose money off of something, they pretend that it never happened.
Well, it doesn't. It's so little money to them, it doesn't matter. It may be $1 billion, and that may be mind-boggling to those of us who combined don't make $1 million in a year. The $1 billion to them, that's an accounting error.
What are you looking up?
Oh, I'm just seeing the stats on actual. Let's see. All right, there we go. Or you guys can't see it yet. There we go. So YouTube makes about $15 billion a year. This was revealed by Google last year. So this is a 2020 article. Let's see. And judging by how many years that they've owned it, 15 years, even if they've been making 15 billion, yeah. I'm trying to remember where it was. Maybe this isn't the article that I read. But this is kind of interesting to note. They're saying that YouTube's ad revenue is 1/5 the size of Facebook's. But 6 times larger than Amazon's Twitch. That means Facebook has 30 times the ad revenue of Twitch.
I do not do Facebook.
That's smart.
I do Facebook, but it's only for groups and stuff. Why do all these huge companies have to branch out into everything? Why not just be the best at what you're the best at? Because there's a business axiom: expand or die.
And it does usually pan out that way.
Yeah, I kind of had to expand. Originally, my business was just video games, hence why name of the store was originally GameSwap. But the problem is, a lot fewer people are buying physical media nowadays. So it's kind of hard to resell physical media if people aren't buying it. The thing that pisses me off the most about it is you can buy the physical one for sometimes cheaper than the digital one. I was at freaking Walmart. They had some Minecraft game, some new one. I think it was Dungeons or something like that. The physical copy was $29.99. The digital copy was $49.99. Can someone please explain to me that?
A PS5 has an option for a disc driver or a non-disc driver. So if you have the new PS5, you cannot buy. You have the option of having one or not. So if you don't have the disc drive, you got to buy the all digital copies. If you have the disc drive itself, then you can bypass all that digital stuff and just get the hard copies.
Would it help to know that this was for the Switch?
Oh, okay. Then the answer is they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What the hell?
If you're buying anything other than the games for the Nintendo Switch,
Yeah. Same thing. Buy the disc.
Sorry, I was reading more of that article. It says that the reason they suspect that Google finally revealed how much they're making is because due to Wall Street predictions based on profit and revenue, Google massively beat Wall Street's expectations on profit, but missed on revenue by a lot. So basically, Google made a lot more money than they should have, but
no, they made
they're actually not bringing in as much money as they thought.
No, they hit on profit, but not revenue. So they were making less money, but their costs were a lot lower than expected.
Yeah.
And that, especially to an investment class, that is a huge red flag. Especially when the company's not willing to explain it.
And let's see, Google. Let's see, the cost of running YouTube, on the other hand, was 15.15 billion, and they only made 15 billion that year. So they basically lost $150 million on
That's
YouTube.
it. Oh, that's it. Oh, come on. Drop in the bucket.
That's funny.
But
that was for
Someone wrote this on the Marvel fan page today.
Isn't that what I just said?
Nice.
Exactly.
When did they post that? When did they post that? Because that's what
9
they
hours
said.
ago. 9 hours ago.
Sorry, dude.
The fuckers from the future and stole my damn idea.
That was written 9 hours ago. I just had to
I
show
don't even
that.
know who the hell that is, so I know I didn't copy with their idea.
I just had to show that because it was just too funny not to.
That was good, man.
So I'm just going back now, reading some of Mr. Miles' comments. Yeah, Mr. Miles, Joe Rogan's also an idiot.
Yes, he is.
And a lot of people watch stupid stuff.
Like
People
this
watch
broadcast, for example.
So
People watch this broadcast, please.
Rogan is an idiot, but not as big an idiot as his reputation would describe him as.
Or Alex Jones.
I'm sure he plays it up. I'm sure he does. But I don't get off on that. I think that's, if someone says, I heard it on Joe Rogan, I just be like, okay, so you heard bullshit on bullshit. Good job.
I think Joe Rogan's an idiot.
I think he's
There,
an
I
idiot.
said
but
it on public.
I agree with the term. That he's not
I
as
said
big
it.
as idiot he pretends to be. I think he plays up his stupidity just for his fans. If you guys think Rogan is literally an idiot, well, we'll agree to disagree. Mr. Miles, as I said, he is an idiot, but he's not as big as idiot as he portrays himself to be. Richie, you are correct. Does anyone disagree with that on the panel?
But what?
Not really.
Idiots thrive in this country and on social media.
That means we're all
yeah, because Darwinism is dead.
No, Darwinism is about who's more fit, not necessarily fit for the environment, not necessarily who's the biggest, strongest, or fastest, or in the humanities case, smartest.
Who's more fit to survive? That's islandism.
And in the environment of social media, idiots seem to thrive. All right.
Darwin never
It's
dies.
almost 11. Who else is streaming soon? I know Bird is.
Jedi was streaming. He's doing a watch party of the Creatures of the Lagoon.
You dropped out, Commodore.
Creatures of the Black Lagoon.
Creatures of the Black Lagoon. He's doing a watch party for that on Jedi Bill, and I think Bird should be going live anytime soon for Futurama.
Let's see. Chris Knight is going live at 12 noon Eastern. What it means to be a geek, the redo. Then in a few hours after that is the wrap up, which is at 2:00 Pacific time, I think.
Also, we got Potato Revan with some Jackbox.
Bird is starting in just over an hour.
Yeah, 2:00 Pacific time for the wrap up.
All right. Well, I haven't had my cigar yet this morning, so I'm gonna go smoke. So I'll go join someone else's stream if they're up, so I can go outside and actually smoke. So, anything you guys want to plug before we go?
I'm not into that.
The Beast Wars review that me and Vile Mike are doing.
And
And you're gonna have to message me when you do want to do some more records.
Oh, well.
You dropped out again.
Oh, Christ. Well, I think Friday would be the best time.
All right. Just remind me, because I'm an
Yeah.
idiot when it comes to remembering schedules and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Miles, people still insulted Howard Stern when he was the most popular radio host in the world at the time, okay? So, fair is fair.
Yeah, and I
I'll
would
be
agree.
doing the live stream.
As someone who used to listen to Howard Stern every morning, a lot of his fans are also idiots, especially when I listen to him.
Baba Booey!
So, yeah, I have no problem. One of the things I'd say as a merchandiser is customers are idiots, and I include myself in that category when I'm a customer. So, yeah. Hey, Jerem, anything you want to plug real quick?
Yeah, I just put a link in the chat for Orville Identity Part 1.
All righty.
That'll be at
Elihu,
4:30 p.m.
Oh, sorry. I highlighted the link for you. Elihu, anything you want to plug? Are you still doing your thing? Because I didn't get any notifications last week or so.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing my show Wednesday, 12 noon Pacific time, talking about the Anti-Spherical Planetary Club and how wrong they are.
Are you at least going to have Darren on there to counterpoint?
No, Darrington is welcome to participate in the chat as much as he wants. But the only people I will ever have on my show is an actual scientist, and he's not a scientist. And I will want to remind people that I will be on the Orville Nation's Orville Roundtable chat talking about I forgot the name of the episode. Shit, episode 7. Majority Rules with PJ, and he is doing his best to get a very quote unquote special guest. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
Cool.
And that is at 2 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Thursday Pacific time.
I will have JeopNerdy next week. I just don't know if I'm going to do King Kong or Godzilla / King Kong or whatever euphemism you want to Sloydian flip in there. So we'll see what I do next week. It might just be random, kind of like the good old days.
Sorry.
Back to a Star Trek one.
I might do something with. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I do have a whole thing of leftover categories or leftover questions from previous boards that I just didn't include. I mean, I've got like 80 or 90 questions that I've never included.
Damn.
I don't know, Mr. Miles. Because if I insult them, a lot of them will hate watch my channel. Because let's face it, there's nothing more than people like that love to do more than hate watch other stuff.
Yeah, and let them comment all they want.
As long as they subscribe. Huh.
Yeah, think about the fandom menace, Mr. Miles. They hate watch so much crap, it's funny as hell.
No, not a lot of them actually end up watching.
They just go based on reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still hate watch it.
I know Doomcott and Gary watch Discovery. But a lot of the other ones.
Hold on. I'm saying I don't hate Discovery. I've defended Discovery. I still haven't watched season 3 because I don't care enough to watch it.
I still say Discovery is not Star Trek. Star Trek is an ensemble. Discovery is the Michael Burnham show.
Yeah, it's Star Trek Burnham.
But I know a lot of people that hate Discovery that have told me everything that happens in season 3.
I
hate
haven't.
Discovery, but it's not based on it.
Yeah.
It's based on. I'll tell you why I hate it. Not. And there's aspects of the show that I say yes, I did like that part of that show or that episode. Like, I'm not afraid to at least give it a compliment. Like, unfortunately, some other of the reviewers will just shit on every little thing about it, no matter if it's good or not. At least try to give us, okay, this is what you hate about it. Tell me, okay, then was there anything you liked, or is it just you think it was?
Mr. Miles, that is very not wise suggestion, because if you don't listen to somebody's opinion on a certain show and you've never seen it yourself, how can you believe that's actually your opinion? You're just agreeing with the person without actually watching it yourself.
Yeah. Then your opinions aren't your own.
Yeah, you're just repeating something that somebody else said.
Yeah, Solo lost money, and I refuse to talk about Solo because I refuse to watch it.
Sorry, Ty, I interrupted you.
That's all. I'm just saying, yes, I heard Solo lost money. That's a fact. You look up at the box office and the budget, but I'm not going to comment on the video because I never watched it and I don't intend to watch it. So that's my stand on Solo, and I'm not going to talk about how good or how bad the movie is because I have no clue. I just choose not to watch it.
Yeah, like Ryan Reynolds.
I say Solo is the worst Star Wars film, period. Even worse than anything done in the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, you're pulling a Ryan Reynolds. He's never seen Green Lantern because he's always heard the bad reviews and it sucks. He finally got a chance to watch it. What did he find out? He hated it. It sucked. But he actually watched the movie. So at least watch an episode or two instead of regurgitating some of his opinion, please.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I will only review stuff I have watched.
Yeah, there's no point in reviewing something you haven't watched, but I'm going to go ahead and drop it. I want a cigar, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
All right. Later, folks.
Later, all.